All right, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see this a little bit clearer. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sheet of paper and place this over the top of my Chromebook screen. And I know this is tracing and it has such a bad rap in art, but this, I'm telling you, is what the masters do all the time. We're talking about, the great artists, George O'Keeffe, Michelangelo, any of those master artists. They're not going to waste their time on, doing observational drawing. They already know they can do it. And then another thing is that new artists, this is a really great tool for you to learn how to draw and understand what's important to keep in and what can be sacrificed in your drawing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use charcoal, since this is supposed to be a charcoal assignment. Typically at this time of year we would be using charcoal. So I'm going to go in there. I think I want the eye just a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go over here and zoom in just a little bit more so that I can get it. Yeah, there we go. And then scroll down there. There we go. So really like that size, and I'm going to place my sheet of paper over the top there. And what I'm going to do, and you've done this before in class, is you're just going to trace over the important lines. So I'm trying to do my best to follow what I'm seeing. And remember, it's draw what you see, not what you know. And what I see is this curvature right here, another flap right here. Trust your eyes. And this curve in the eye, really important because it's the flesh wrapping around the eyeball. If that curve wasn't there and if it was straight, it would look very much like an unrealistic, maybe cartoony eye. Just going to get some of this information in this lid right here. And then get the iris. So you don't want to do the shading at this point. You just want to get the details of the contour lines. And contour lines are the important lines, right? So I'm just getting the basic shapes and where everything is. And then I'm going to go in here with the lashes and really be intentional about making sure I get the placement of the lashes accurate and treat them as clusters rather than individual shapes. So I see the cluster right here is darker. So I'm going to darken that in and thicken in the base of the root of each of these lashes, because that's how that operates. They get thicker as they get to the root and thin out as they move away from the eye. And then make sure you get those in there just right. And then these little bottom lashes. And sometimes it gets hard to see, but just kind of follow. Whoops. Try and keep your page all in one place too. You might want to tape it down if you're going to get like real crazy about that. But there you go. There are little few odd pieces right here. But for the most part, that's my eye right now. And it doesn't look half bad. But then you'll go in and do the shading later, like comparing this image to that image and going back in and shading it. But that's with the charcoal pencil.